we begin with a body which is immediately functional, which will be effective. What this country needs an urgent Lokpal, a proper Lokpal, which is like an independent CBI. What this country is really looking for is removal of the infirmities which CBI suffers from. And by a simple law, a simple institution, you could start the Lokpal with the forces, with the resources which already the CBI has. Now, you want to make it a constitutional body, then that could be a later stage. At least let's begin with what we have. That's what I'm saying. I think people have now got sick of assurances. They want more. They want results, and they want time-bound commitments, and they want actual performance. They want outcomes, not assurances. And even now, the commitment is not for winter session. Because the moment you bring in bring in the constitutional factor, you will not even have it passed in the winter session, which means you're again postponing it to the next year. It is a considerable delay, and not only will it delay, it may even not happen.
And after this short break, we'll focus on LK Advani's yatra. He is again rejecting linking his yatra to BJP's race for the Prime Minister's post. Stay with us.
The love and feelings are mutual between you and Madonna.
I used to love her before.
The lady from Germany, she came to learn. Instead of Indianizing the girl, I Indianized the instrument.
Congratulations on the show, by the way, it's fabulous. I mean, I had to prepare, you know.
Watch Art Talk at these times on NewsX.
Is brought to you by Save the Children. Is brought to you by Vodafone. And Seagram's 100 Pipers, pure music CDs, true legends.
The most important opinion makers.
You and I are asked to give verdicts every evening. And if we don't give a verdict, we are running scared.
The stories with maximum impact.
Anna Hazare and his team will become one of the crowd.
The biggest issues that touch our lives.
Boon for the people, but bane for the government.
Direct, unbiased, incisive.
Putting the big news stories of the day in perspective.
NewsX at 9. Weekdays at 9 p.m. Only on NewsX.
Is brought to you by SMS Solve, a customer care initiative by SBI Life.
Technology is constantly surprising you. We just make sure it will be for the best. Technology updates, gadget reviews on Tech and You at these times on NewsX.
Is brought to you by Vodafone. And IIPM, ranked amongst top 5 B schools in India and number 1 in global exposure.
Thanks for staying with us. Now, the broad roadmap for a political settlement in the state of Jammu and Kashmir, prepared by 3 interlocutors, will be submitting their report to the Home Minister this afternoon. Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah has hailed the impending report and expressed hope that the centre will soon convene an all-party meet to discuss the matter. But on the crucial issue of AFSPA, Defence Minister A.K. Antony opposing a public debate on the issue.
We took stock of the overall situation in the state from a security point of view, from a law and order point of view. Obviously, at this point, the interlocutors will submit their report to Government of India. It is for Government of India to first take stock of that report. This report will have to be shared with the all parties, and then we look forward to working with Government of India for its implementation.
This also I told you many times. I am not for a public debate
on the issue.
In fact, we are expecting some sort of a report to be tabled by these interlocutors on the matter in Jammu and Kashmir. We are expecting a broad roadmap for some sort of a political settlement which is set to be prepared. In fact, let's get you the latest on ISRO. It was a big day indeed for the Indian Space Research Organization. It has really launched 4 satellites successfully into outer space along with 4 nano satellites. The launch has taken place from the Satish Dhawan Space Center at Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh. Notable among them is the prestigious Indo-French weather satellite Megatropiques. The satellites meant to monitor tropical weather was also integrated with 3 other nano satellites. Interestingly, 2 of the satellites were built by students of IIT Kanpur and SRM University. The satellites are meant to measure carbon dioxide and water vapor in cities above India. And well, now the news we admit often we get you is not on a very good note, and there's often too much of it. But India and the world are also full of good news, stories of ordinary people's spirit, courage and love. That's why for the last 2 years, NewsX has always made it a point to bring you the good news. Here's what we have for you today, a tale of nurses standing up courageously against the State Chief Minister to establish their rights. Take a look.
Courage. It is said is not the absence of fear, but rather the judgment that something else is more important than fear. True to this, nurses of the Kama Government Hospital in Mumbai stood up for a cause for the sake of hapless patients. Maharashtra Chief Minister Prithviraj Chauhan's mother-in-law is unwell. As the powers to be have always had their ways, 3 nurses are immediately summoned from the Kama Government Hospital to take care of her day-to-day needs. Though the order was against the rules, the nurses were threatened to take care of the Chief Minister's mother-in-law at the cost of waiting patients.
वो जो लेटर है वो सीएम साहब के जो प्राइवेट सेक्रेटरी है उनके लिए लिखा गया है कि ये इसमें जो नाम लिखे हुए हैं ये आपके लिए भेजे जा रहे हैं। इसका मतलब आप समझिए कि ये ऐसा अगर सिलसिला प्रशासन करता है तो ये गलत तरीका है। हम लोगों को पेशेंट मरीज को जो भी सेवा है हम देने के लिए तैयार है। पेशेंट को अस्पताल में लाइए, पेशेंट को दाखिल यहाँ पर कीजिए। यहाँ पर 100 नर्सेस उनकी सेवा के लिए हाजिर होंगी। लेकिन किसी मंत्री के घर पर जाकर किसी आमदार जो आज सीएम साहब के यहाँ पर है, कल दूसरा मंत्री इसके लिए डिमांड करेगा।
The nurses, unwilling to be cowed down by threats, have raised their ante that they are not subjected to similar such harassment again.
भी कामा हॉस्पिटल के इसमें जो मामला हुआ है उसमें सीएम साहब ने तो माफी मांगनी जरूरी है, क्योंकि कोई भी नर्स को ऐसा दबाव में तुम काम नहीं करवा सकते हैं। लेकिन किसी के घर में दबाव लाके काम करना सरासर गलत है और नर्सेस को दबाव लाके तुम्हारा ट्रांसफर करेंगे, तुम्हारा सेवा पुस्तक खराब करेंगे, तुम्हारी कार्रवाई करेंगे, ये गलत बात है।
Though the Chief Minister's office on waking up to the situation has claimed that Chief Minister was unaware as he was on a tour and an inquiry is on, the issue is obtaining political undertones as well.
It is not good that government staff has been deployed for personal use. In fact, there is a crunch of staff in every hospital. Everywhere there are less nurses behind the patient's figure. And in that case, 3 nurses to pull out from any busy hospital, and they had been deployed out at CM's residence. All this could have been avoided, and it would have been more better for the CM's image.
But the nurses' courage in standing up to their rights against their political bosses sure needs emulation. Bureau Report, NewsX.
I hope that account of courage over selfishness cheered you. Remember, if you have any good news stories to share with us, you can send them to us at goodnews@newsx.com, and we'll be happy to bring it to others as well. And time for a very short break. We'll be back with the top stories in a minute from now.
The unforgettable characters that you idolize. Your favorite Bollywood stars whom you adore. Melodious tunes that you love to hum. A glance at the lives of your favorite film stars. Catch a star at these times on NewsX.
Is brought to you by Hero. हम में है हीरो.
This festive season, get ready to transform your life with Godrej. Jeevan mein ek baar offer. Buy any Godrej appliance and win assured gifts including 100% cashback or a pair of Timex watches and many more cash prizes. Enjoy this festive season with Godrej in association with Ravan.
Hello, Khurafat begins now on television too. Watch Living Cars with me, Khurafati Nitin, at these times on NewsX.
Is brought to you by Employees State Insurance Corporation.
Crossing continents to events that have shaped your world.
No matter what some agency may say, we've always been and always will be a AAA country.
Coming to you every weekend from Singapore, London and New Delhi. Wrapping up the week in 30 minutes. The world at this time on NewsX.
All right, breaking news coming in. The main accused in the Shivani Bhatnagar murder case of 1999, R.K. Sharma, has been acquitted along with 2 other accused. Let me get in Sneha Modani. She's been tracking that development for us from the Delhi High Court. Sneha, what went on in the hearing?
Sana, huge relief for Ravikant Sharma, Bhagwan Das and also for Satya Prakash, the 3 accused in the case of the murder of journalist Shivani Bhatnagar. It's been 12 years ever since the hearing has been going on for a very long time now. However, the other accused in this case, the man who was actually convicted for carrying out the crime for strangulating Shivani Bhatnagar in the year 1999, Pradeep Sharma, his life imprisonment has been upheld by the Delhi High Court. The Delhi High Court, in a one-line judgment, said that we give the benefit of doubt to R.K. Sharma, Shri Bhagwan and Satya Prakash. However, the other accused in this case, Pradeep Sharma, his life imprisonment is being upheld by us. Remember, in the year 2008, all 4 of them were convicted for the crime of murdering Shivani Bhatnagar, the Indian Express journalist, in the year 1999. So the case is a big relief for R.K. Sharma, the IPS officer posted as the OSD for the then Prime Minister I.K. Gujral, accused of getting into a conspiracy, and also the case against him was that of being involved in a crime in which he actually gave a supari to Pradeep Sharma, his aide, in arranging this entire setup, going to Shivani's house and murdering her when she opened the door to them. Of course, these are the details of the crime. However, a big relief for R.K. Sharma and Shri Bhagwan and Satya Prakash, the 3 accused. However, the main person in this crime, the person who carried out the strangulation, like I said, Pradeep Sharma, his life imprisonment has been upheld by the Delhi High Court. Delhi High Court clearly said that the benefit of doubt is being given to the other 3. Sana.
Right, Sneha, even though Pradeep Sharma his life sentence has been upheld, but the other 3 have been acquitted in this case. So a big setback again for the family members of Shivani over there. Any sort of reactions? I know it's too premature right now, but any sort of reactions that you have been able to get from a family?
Let me tell you that this case has been going on for a very, very long time now. However, not a single family member of Shivani Bhatnagar is ever present in any of the hearings. We are told that it's the state which has been carrying out